Hey friends, welcome back to the AI Empowered series, your complete guide to AI in your personal and professional lives. Today we're going to be talking about something that I think is really core to just what it means to be human, and that's idea creation. So this is a very unique component to what makes us human. Generating new ideas is a uniquely human trait. No other species really has this way of creating stories and narratives and new, fresh things and ways that we do things and the things that we create. So I think it's a really important piece to acknowledge in this journey of working with AI, that we can start to think about AI as an idea and a technology that we've created that can actually enhance our ability to generate new ideas. It can really act as a collaborator and this engine for your brain to use to really fuel what it is that you are thinking about and creating new ideas by leveraging its ability to access a large amount of information, synthesize it, and extract insights for you to use in your idea creation and idea development. So by the end of this video, you're going to be able to master this IDEATE framework that transforms AI into your personal creative catalyst, helping you generate breakthrough ideas for personal projects in your profession and any challenge that you're facing. That's really going to be able to help you expand your mind and access this ability to compute complex situations and find a really effective idea that will solve that problem. Through my career leading digital transformation in education, government, healthcare, energy, and enterprise sectors, I've encountered many problems delivering these projects, and problem solving and idea generation and flow is such a key aspect to handling dynamic situations and solving those problems quickly and effectively. So on another note, it's just a really exciting thing when you have a new idea. And I think we've all had that experience where we have an amazing, sometimes $1 billion idea, and then you think, oh yeah, I'll write that down later or something, or I'll develop that later. It just goes away. You never look at it again. And AI provides this opportunity to not let those ideas go, but to really expand on them and act on them. So this is a really exciting way that we can work with AI for idea generation and flow. So most people believe that they're not creative, which is really sad to me, because they judge creativity by artistic ability, but miss the fact that creativity is actually about innovative problem solving in any area of life. So cultivating this sense of creativity within yourself is really important for idea generation, setting that foundation for you to understand yourself as this unique human with unique ideas really allows you to leverage AI as that collaborator in this space. So everybody has creative potential, but you need to learn to approach it with a systematic way that allows you to cultivate that sense. Creative blocks usually happen when you're stuck in familiar thinking patterns without fresh perspectives or new input. AI can serve as the perfect creative thinking partner because it has access to patterns and connections across unlimited domains. Developing idea generation skills enhances every area of your life, from personal problem solving to challenges in your career to pursuing your dreams and goals. Using AI as your creative thinking partner unlocks innovative solutions and possibilities you wouldn't discover thinking alone. So I'm going to dive into this IDEATE framework for AI-enhanced creativity. So this is a systematic approach that transforms AI into that ultimate brainstorming and idea generation partner. So it's another acronym where we're going to discuss all the letters and what they mean for this framework. So the first letter I means inspire. So use AI to gather those diverse perspectives and spark new thinking directions. The next letter D is diversify. So explore multiple angles and unconventional approaches to your challenges. The next letter E is expand. So build on this initial idea and create more sophisticated and innovative solutions. The next letter A is associate. So connect seemingly unrelated concepts to generate breakthrough insights. The next letter T is test. So evaluate and refine ideas through AI feedback and systematic analysis. And the final letter E is evolve. So develop your best ideas into actionable plans and creative projects. The IDEATE framework really provides a systematic approach to creative thinking to generate innovative solutions for any personal goal or challenge. I want to dive a little deeper into these inspiring fresh perspectives and input into your idea. So the foundation of breaking through that normal way that you think into exposing your mind to new perspectives, examples, and approaches really enables you to break out of those thinking patterns that you fall into and expand on that idea so that you approach it in a really comprehensive way. Most blocks happen because you're recycling the same mental patterns and examples. AI can provide perspectives from completely different industries, cultures, and domain knowledge. Fresh input sparks new neural connections that lead to innovative combinations and solutions. The best ideas often come from applying solutions from another area into the challenges that you're facing in another. So I'm going to give you some techniques for inspiration that you can work with AI. So cross-domain exploration. So ask AI, how do, ask it about a completely different industry, professionals approach problems similar to your challenge. Think about historical perspectives. So ask AI, what creative solutions have people used throughout history when facing this type of a challenge? Learn from what's been before. For cultural diversity, ask how might someone from a different culture or background approach your situation differently? Start to understand how people do things differently so that you can get inspired by other solutions and create new ones. A systematic approach to diverse perspectives with AI breaks you out of that limited thinking pattern and opens access to breakthrough possibilities. Let's start to think about how we can diversify our approach. Creative breakthroughs happen when you explore multiple pathways instead of fixating on the first approach that comes to mind. Your best idea is rarely your first one. The spark of an idea is a great opportunity to explore that further and understand the opportunities that exist beyond that initial thought. Most people settle for that first idea, and they think it's good enough, and they usually just let it sit and don't do anything with it because it's not quite right. The best solutions often emerge from sitting in that idea, comparing it to different approaches, workshopping it. AI can help you systematically explore angles that you wouldn't consider. You want to quantify those ideas and lead them to a quality outcome so that you can actually take these ideas and make an action plan and create next steps. So let's think about how we can talk to AI to diversify our strategy. So let's think multiple pathways. Ask AI, give me 10 completely different ways that I could approach this challenge. Let's think about constraint variation. So ask AI, how would my approach change if I had a different set of resources, time, skills, constraints? Think about how you might operate within different ways you can approach the challenge. And then finally, think about those audience perspectives. So how would I solve this differently if I were designing for a different set of audience? Exploring multiple approaches systematically allows you to ensure you find the best solution rather than just settling for the obvious option. One thing that I like to do when I work with AI is tell it, give me three obvious and three non-obvious considerations when I'm approaching this problem. And it often covers the blind spots of the idea that I didn't consider in the first place. Let's think about expanding and building on these initial ideas. So, like I said, the first idea is rarely the best one. Creative excellence comes from that working with the ideas. So take these initial ideas and build on them, combining ideas and creating innovative solutions that are more powerful than that and just initial thought. AI can really help you expand on the possibilities that you might miss when thinking alone. And this approach to building ideas with AI is a really powerful way to take you beyond that first idea. Let's think about expanding methods to work with AI. So idea building, ask AI, take this initial idea and help me develop it into something more comprehensive and impactful. Think about feature addition. What additional elements could make this idea more valuable, effective, innovative? And then finally, scope scaling. So ask AI, how could this idea work in different scales, smaller and larger than I originally imagined? What's the next step to the idea that can really expand on where you're going with it? This systematic idea expansion through AI transforms the initial concepts into sophisticated solutions that have much greater impact and innovative value. Let's talk about associating unrelated concepts with ideation. So breakthrough innovations often come from connecting ideas that seem completely unrelated, something AI excels at helping you explore. The most innovative solutions combine concepts from different domains in unexpected ways. It's a synthesis of all these different ways and all this information that we have. Your brain naturally makes connections, but AI can suggest associations that you never thought of. So work with it as a strategic partner in developing these ideas and reaching across domains and taking the best ideas that have existed in other areas. Learning to see these patterns and relationships across the areas enhance creative thinking permanently. Association skills transfer to help you solve problems more creatively in all areas of life. So let's break down how we can work with AI for these association techniques. So ask AI, how can I combine this idea or goal with concepts from a completely other area? Let's think about metaphor mining. So ask AI, what natural, technological, social systems work similarly to what I'm trying to create? And it may draw connections to things that you never considered. Finally, pattern recognition. What successful examples from other domains share similar patterns to my challenge? I think you'll really find your ideas develop in unexpected ways when you start to leverage AI's ability to reach out and make associations. Learning to make unexpected connections through AI develops creative thinking abilities and generates the innovative solutions across all areas in your personal and professional lives. So I want to talk about testing and refining the ideas, because once you have explored the idea, you really want to start to understand if it has legs, and you could stand on that idea and talk about it and form that plan for the next steps. Creative thinking isn't complete until you evaluate ideas and refine them based on feedback and analysis. Great creative thinkers also are great critics who can evaluate and improve their own ideas. AI can provide objective feedback and help you identify strengths and weaknesses that you might miss. Systematic evaluation prevents you from pursuing ideas that feel exciting but won't work practically. This refinement process turns promising concepts into actionable, effective solutions. And I want to just take a moment to acknowledge that AI by default is a very supportive technology. So it's going to tell you that your ideas are great. But I want you to prompt AI to think critically and to evaluate your idea for this building the strength of that idea so that it's not just telling you that your idea is flawless and that you're brilliant and all these things. You want it to be a strategic partner in developing these ideas critically. So add that into your prompt so that it can really give you that as objective feedback as possible. So some ways that you can test and refine your ideas with AI is to provide prompts for feasibility analysis. So what are the potential challenges and obstacles with this idea, and how can I address them? Next, we can think about impact assessment. So how would this idea actually affect my goals, my life, if I implemented it successfully? Think about that end goal of what that idea is trying to do. And then improvement iteration. What are the weakest aspects of this idea, and how can I strengthen them? Really evaluate this idea with AI so that you can form a stronger foundation for that idea so that it's set up for success. This systematic idea evaluation and refinement through AI ensures that your creative energy focuses on solution and expanding on the value of that idea. And it'll actually work and create the results you want. Finally, let's just discuss how we can turn ideas into reality, because I think too many people lose sight of their idea and just leave it as an idea and never actually impact the world with it. And that's the definition of a lost opportunity. Your ideas are unique and they're beautiful and they're powerful, and you should try to take the best ideas that you have, expand on them, and impact the world in a meaningful way. The ultimate goal of creative thinking is transforming great ideas into reality through practical implementation and follow-through. This is the most difficult part, and AI can really empower you to take that idea into the real world. Many people create amazing ideas but struggle to turn them into reality. But AI can act as a bridge to help you create that idea for practical execution. Breaking ideas down into actionable steps is a perfect start to making it real. Success with smaller creative projects builds confidence into tackling bigger challenges. So start small and start to build your capability of taking an idea from your head and making it real. So how can we work with AI to build these implementation strategies? Ask it, help me create a step-by-step plan for turning this idea into reality. The next idea is about resource identification. What resources, skills, or support would I need to implement this successfully? The next one is about pitfalls that you could encounter. Ask AI, how can I avoid any pitfalls that may exist with it, making this idea real? What are some areas that I should watch out for? And then finally, timeline development. How can I break this idea into phases that build momentum towards the vision? Transforming creative ideas into actionable plans through AI ensures your innovative thinking creates real improvements in your life rather than remaining a fantasy. Let's think about how we can apply these ideation techniques across our entire lives, because idea creation really helps to improve your personal and professional lives and just make you a more inspired person. So the creative thinking skills you developed here will enhance your problem solving and opportunity recognition in every area of your life. Creative thinking skills transfer across domains. Better idea generation for personal goals also improves professional innovation. Learning to think creatively about small challenges builds confidence for approaching bigger life goals. Creative approaches to personal challenges often lead to solutions that improve your life satisfaction dramatically, not just for yourself, but for others. People who think creatively naturally attract opportunities and build more interesting, fulfilling lives. So how can we apply this? Well, we can apply it to our personal goals, creative approaches to health, relationships, learning, and personal development. We can apply it to problem solving. So that's innovative solutions to financial, logistical, and life challenges. We can think about it to generate opportunity. So possibilities for income, experiences, personal growth. and life design. So creative thinking about how to structure your life for maximum satisfaction and impact. Developing systematic creative thinking abilities through AI partnerships enhance every area of your life by opening access to innovative solutions and exciting possibilities. How can you build your confidence with creative thinking? So you need to practice regularly with AI-enhanced idea generation. It'll build creative confidence that transforms how you approach all opportunities in your life. One area that I really enjoy with working with AI is to just dump everything that I'm thinking about this idea into a note and maybe even speak directly to an AI in a conversational way to discuss all areas of your idea and stream of consciousness. And then use that text that you've created and start to work with it as a block of clay where you're sculpting that idea and you're understanding what your idea is, your perspective behind it, developing it further, breaking it down into a logical way, using AI to form those associations, to build out an outline for that implementation of that idea, and then really execute it. I've had a lot of ideas in my life that have just slipped away, and I regret not having AI there to help me expand on those things so that it can continuously create these new thoughts, these new exciting ideas. Because once you build that momentum, you're really going to feel like your mind is expanding and you're having just like this endless stream of thoughts and you can't keep up with all the amazing things that you're thinking. I know it sounds ridiculous, but when you work with AI to start developing your ideas and you sit within them, oh my God, it's amazing what can happen. Your mind is just this incredible miracle of creating ideas and turning those ideas into reality. We've seen it in business, we've seen it in life, religion, all aspects of our lives where ideas can really transform the way that the world works. So don't underestimate the power of an idea and start your journey today by developing those things so that you can really create the world that you want to live in. You now have this framework for turning your idea into a reality. I want to impress on you this idea that creativity isn't just for artists. It's an innovative problem solving that anybody can develop. This IDEATE framework provides a systematic approach to accessing that creativity and thinking about things in a new and fresh way. Regular practice with AI enhanced creativity builds skills and confidence that transfer in all areas of your life. Creative thinking abilities become your competitive advantage that will attract opportunities and enhance your life satisfaction. I think we can all inherently feel when somebody is creative and inspiring and they have new ways of thinking. And when we see those new ways of thinking, we're really brought into their world and are inspired and motivated to achieve those things ourselves. So don't think of this as you in a vacuum. Develop your ideas and share them with the world. Build that community that shares ideas and builds that growth together. You want to empower each other with these ideas. So go forth with this knowledge and build that community that's really going to change the world. I know you can do it, and we can do it together. So take a look at the link in my description and you can learn more about me, some of the books that I've created to help you on your journey with integrating AI into your personal and professional lives, and join my community. I have a Discord, but also take a look at the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about ideation and AI collaboration. It's a really powerful way to use AI, and I can't wait to hear what ideas you create. So thanks for listening along. I have some more exciting ways that we can apply AI into our personal lives that I can't wait to share with you. So stay tuned, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Thanks.